Hi guys, hello, another video for you all, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution. We got a new trailer to watch with gameplay that I was really excited to see as part of the MetaQuest gaming showcase. Didn't really care about the rest of the showcase. I just wanted to see more Saints and Sinners. The original game is still my favourite VR title to date, even over Half-Life Alyx. So we know this will be a new game coming late 2022. So we can say pretty certainly this is PC VR footage for it to look at its best. So yeah, great to see more gameplay and love seeing the chainsaw. Talk more about that later. So not only did we get the trailer to watch, we've also got a listing on the Steam store now. So we've got some screenshots to look at as well as text to read and sink our teeth into. So I'll just do that now as I've got some time to kill. Continue your undead tour. Your tour through undead New Orleans continues in its new chapter to the tourist story in The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Hunted by the seemingly unstoppable Axeman and facing off against the tower's latest push for total dominance, discover what connects these new threats together before it's too late. New faces, places, weapons and gear all await you on your journey to a final showdown for the city's fate. Do you have what it takes to survive it all? All the great features you loved in the original The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners journey return here, refined and better than ever. Face off against countless Walking Dead with visceral physics-based combat only possible in VR, with an ever-expanding collection of weapons, improvised or otherwise. Take on missions from different characters and factions all across New Orleans, gaining resources and loot along the way. Survive your way and choose how you want to handle each new deadly encounter. Be a master of melee, an expert gunslinger, a stealthy shadow, and so much more. Be a saint or sinner. Choose to help or hinder who you like and define who you want your tourist to be to the people of the city. Beware the Axeman. Battle against a terrifying new foe more deadly than any walker or desperate survivor, determined to chop you to bits. You'll need to fight with all you've got or run for your life when this towering pursuer comes for you. Will you be able to solve the mystery of who this post-apocalyptic serial slasher is and put a stop to their reign of terror, or will you just be another victim on the chopping block? New Orleans Extended. The city of New Orleans has much more for you to explore, both day and night. Find new locales, meet new locals throughout the New Orleans French Quarter with all the loot, quests and all the walkers you could hope to slay. Then when your morning journey is complete, prove your survival skills by jumping back on your skiff and exploring the city during the night. More loot, more undead, more opportunities for adventure on every single map. Help or hinder the exiles, meeting an all-new faction of survivors in New Orleans, rejected by the tower and refusing to join the brutal reclaim. These men and women caught in the middle of the chaos can offer you incredible rewards if you take on their daunting tasks and help them establish their claim in this deadly place. Or you could find a way to take their resources by force if the path of the sinner is more appealing to you. So there's quite a lot to sink our teeth into there. I was kind of hoping that we'd leave the tourists behind and that we'd play as the Axeman, but fair enough. We're just going to continue the tourist story. Last video I did about Chapter 2 Retribution, I was just saying I wanted more of everything. More locations, more quests, more weapons. So looks like I'm getting what I asked for. So beware the Axeman. The way they're wording this has me slightly concerned because this could be quite divisive. If anyone's played the remake of Resident Evil 2, pretty sure it's Mr. X, the character's name. This huge guy that you really can't beat. So you're trying to deal with the other zombies, you're trying to figure out the game, and then this huge guy's chasing you down all the time, just making it very, very awkward. So some people hated that, some people quite enjoyed it. It was like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. So yeah, we'll just have to see how the devs play this out. Because in the original game we were just used to running away when the bells rang. We knew there was going to be lots of zombies coming. We couldn't defeat them all. We might as well save our ammo and resources and just get out of Dodge or New Orleans. But yeah, so we'll just see how that pans out. But being able to go out at night as well, that's going to be super interesting. So yeah, we'll just have to see late 2022. So let's have a look at these screenshots, see what tidbits that might be giving away. So of course we've got the chainsaw. Really, really glad we're actually going to get to use that. When I saw it teased a few months ago, I thought, well, if they don't give us that, there's just going to be a riot. So I'm really looking forward to using that. Forgive me if I do lots of Evil Dead quotes from Ash. If you ever watched that, he had to chop his hand off because it was possessed, and he replaces it by putting a chainsaw in there. So it's just one of those horror films that I love from back in the day, and just seeing the chainsaw makes me think of it. I've got another screenshot there. We can see the flashlight. We can see what looks like the shiv. That very much looks to me like a sawn-off double-barreled shotgun with the tape wrapped around it for what you're going to hold on to. You can see I've got the tower member there, and they're holding what looks like the double-barreled shotgun, but any which way, the barrel certainly looks much longer. It might just be the angle of the dangle, but I've got a feeling that's a sawn-off shotgun. So they've said we've got what we had before, and there's just more of it. So the flashlight, we've got that black light as part of the Aftershocks DLC. You can find hidden messages painted on the walls with invisible ink. You needed the black light for. So yeah, I don't see them dropping that mechanic. So we've got a new screenshot, new location. So Omoy is that pastry. So if you play to the end of Aftershocks, we found the Axeman's lair, and there's like a little post-it note up saying that's where his birthday cake was. So yeah, just fun little tie-in, those of us that were really trying to see if there was any clues. So another screenshot, and we've got what looks like an Uzi in the right hand, submachine gun, machine pistol, whatever you want to call it. So that should be fully automatic. Hold the trigger down, continues to fire, and that looks like the grass cutter, hopper, whatever they called it, the basic sword stabbed into the zombie's chest. But as I recall back to the Axeman's lair, there was talk of like the Glock, so whether we'll get a fully automatic pistol as well. So we might do if we've got the Uzi. So there could be other weapons that we're not seeing yet. So yeah, we'll just have to see. So now we've got the automatic pistol. I am going to call it automatic. I got loads of flack over this when I did the weapons masterclass video. Automatic refers to it being an automatic loader. It will chamber around every time it fires. Semi-automatic, fully automatic rates of fire, but if you look at like the Colt M1911, that's officially designated as an automatic. That's why I have 45 ACP automatic Colt pistol. So whether it's a Beretta or whatever, it's an automatic. So you get like the Webley Fosbury automatic revolver. It doesn't fire fully automatically, it just uses the energy, the recoil to cycle the cylinder to chamber the next round. I like how guns work. It's kind of fascinating, all the different ways they harness the energy and get things to work. But what is super interesting is to see that we've got a suppressor, a silencer on the end of the pistol. It looks like we've got a laser sight attachment, and it's super important that we see that we're kind of doing that in game. It's not like we go to the bench and do an upgrade. It looks like we can take these things on and off in game. So hopefully that pans out. We just have to see how awkward that is to do in game through the touch controllers. But yeah, really excited to see. So you see a guy in the background. Kind of hard to see whether he's holding a Spaz shotgun or whether it's just a Nova, but I'm sure we'll see some other weapons when the time comes. The top left, is that just the assault rifle? It's got a new location, just looks like a recording studio. Got a drum kit with the foam panels up on the wall. Not much else they're giving away, I don't think. Hole up in the wall, but it's just cool to see new locations. So yeah, I've got like a mezzanine level, and it like drops down below. So it's interesting seeing the trailer that the zombies were coming towards us and just falling off the higher level and then getting up and coming towards us. Obviously, you know, unless they bang their heads really hard, it wouldn't kill them. But yeah, I used to do this in the original Saints and Sinners, like push them off the landing down onto the stairs, get myself a bit of space. So yeah, interesting location to look at. I'm sure people will discover other little things in the paintings and stuff in the background, but yeah, still early days. We'll see what we see when the game comes out, late 2022. So we'll leave it there, guys. Have a great day, have a great evening, whatever it is you choose to do after watching this, and as always, I'll see you when I see you next. Ciao for now.